How do we create a future where we are able to prepare for the risk of weather-related disasters in time? Strengthening and sustaining climate data, as well as providing timely access to it, are critical, both in providing trusted and actionable weather and climate information and providing effective early warnings down to the very local level. Data is the invisible ingredient and at the root of every weather and climate forecast. We often take it for granted, but we have to remember data is not created equal. Yet we know that there are gaps in weather data, be it globally, locally, or temporarily. And in some cases, the data are ad hoc or unreliable. The impacts of this are not only local, but global. Climate and weather have no borders. For example, gaps in weather observations in Africa, in the Caribbean, and Pacific Islands mean that not only the quality of forecasts in those regions are more challenging, but also negatively impacts the quality of forecasts worldwide. For example, the gaps in the Caribbean or in the Pacific impacts the US forecast accuracy. Atmospheric, oceanic, climate and hydrological data have become an asset like any natural resource. We have a shared obligation to ensure that the next generation are prepared for a world where environmental and data influences everything. The exchange of data across public and private sectors is crucial to fill the gaps in the global coverage and delivering critical services to ensure societies are safe and proper response and resilience to weather and climate impacts. Science-based solutions and data are more important than ever to embed climate mitigation into key social sectors such as agriculture, water, energy, transport and construction, which are particularly sensitive and highly dependent on weather and climate data. In turn, actionable and timely weather and climate data are dependent on accurate and reliable observations, enabled by the most dependable measurement systems providing quality data. Climate and weather data are also important input to economic models transforming knowledge about climate hazards into potential impacts on economy. In the US, for example, it is estimated that 2/3 of the US GDP is intrinsically linked to weather impacts. It's also 20 times cheaper to mitigate climate change than to live with the consequences of it. Passive commitment is not enough. Let us all combine the expertise, data, and the passion we have for fighting climate change and jointly create observations and actions for the better world.